performance?
Well, it was solid. I mean, it was big time. I didn't realize he had a triple-double going in. I think he was 1 rebound short going into the fourth quarter. But it just shows his consistency, his game. Where we needed a grinded-out game tonight, and he brought it. He had a quiet triple-double, but yet and still he affected the game. And I also thought the Grievous and John Salmon and Patrick came in and changed the game in the fourth quarter. Their intensity, their toughness, just changed it. We got into them. We turned it around with their defense.
DeMar had 37 points or something like that. He just shot the ball poorly, but he got to the line 16 times.
He did. He was taking what the defense was giving him. They was crowding up on him, and he did what he was supposed to, attack their feet. Philadelphia's an excellent defensive team. They made him work for everything. The alternative he had was to attack their rotation, attack their closeouts, and attack their toughness. And Coach Brown's got him playing defense at a high level, and we had to attack their feet and get to the free throw line.
That's something DeMar might have done 6 months or 6 weeks ago.
No, it was exactly right, and he's taking what the game is giving him. The game is telling him to drive it, and I thought he did a good job of making those decisions against pressure. I mean, we shot 47%, and I don't know how. Just because of their toughness and the way they get after you. They're going to be an excellent young team, and Coach Brown's doing a good job with them.
Coach, you talk about John Salmons, his presence in the fourth quarter in particular, the things he does for you.
Huge. Defensively on the young man, Carter Williams, he did a good job of getting into him. He did a good job on Evan Turner. He was whoever needed it, he fixed it. So he and Chuck, I can't say enough about their physicality that they bring, and that's what we gotta have. And they're veterans. That's the difference. And they put their veteran presence into the game. And Terrence and JV, they're gonna learn, and that's what they're here for, is to learn that type of intensity and fight through and the grind. These are dog days until the All-Star game, and the strong survive.
Your intent or your focus on the starts. I mean, it seemed like they got the message early on, but they didn't really sustain it.
Well, again, anytime it scares me when you jump out to that kind of lead in the NBA. You've seen it long enough, Mike. You get a lead like that, the other team is not going to just say, "Okay, take it." They're going to bounce back. But I like the start. Different. We had an excellent focus. We sustained it as long as we could. Any good team is going to come back, and Philadelphia was, they got it going, and they're a talented team. And I said that before the game, and it was going to be hard to sustain that 16-2 or whatever we had run and at the beginning of the game.
They've been really good in the paint all year, this team. I mean, I think they're first or second in the league, but I mean, that discrepancy there, 56-36.
And again, a lot of it's fast break. We knew going in, fast break, attacking our feet. They did a good job. I thought we did a good job at the rim of verticality. We held them to 43% basically, but they were attacking the paint and get to the free throw line. But a lot of that came in transition in the first half. I thought they had 32 at halftime. So they was on par for a 64-point night, in the paint. So we did a little bit better job in the second half, but that was a fear going in. It was our athleticism, speed, and quickness running up and down the floor.
Coach, what turns it around? For the kind of third, fourth game in a row, you had more three-pointers than free throws until a certain point in the game, and then it turned. Was it taking what you were given, or were you saying something?
No, Jonesy, it was taking what the game was given. That's what we say. If they're up into you, you got to draw and kick. And they were giving, it wasn't giving us the three, but the three ball was open. And fortunately, we shot, 40% from the three, and which is what we have to do. Again, we took to what the game, and that's where we have to play. We can't just force feed something, whether it's pick and rolls, post ups, or whatever it is. We got to take what the game gives us.